Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Listen and Learn English Easy. I'm Sarah, and for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be right here in your ear, walking you through an entire day of English idioms. Not textbook English, not classroom English, real English, the kind that flows through kitchens, offices, and living rooms from sunrise to bedtime. Whether you're on a train, walking through your neighborhood, or just closing your eyes for a moment, this is your time to learn. Today we're covering 50 daily routine idioms, organized by the actual hours of your day. And here's my promise. By the end, you won't just know these phrases. You'll feel where they fit in your life. You'll understand the warmth of some, the warning in others, and the exact moment to use them. Quick challenge before we start. Keep a mental tally. Notice which 3 idioms surprise you most. Just lock them in your memory. Ready? Let's begin. Morning. That beautiful, terrible moment when consciousness returns. Idiom 1. Rise and shine. Wake up and be energetic. Get out of bed ready to glow. Rise and shine, everyone. It's a beautiful Monday morning. This is the classic parent-to-child wake-up call, but friends use it too. Rise means get up. Shine means be bright. Basically, wake up and be amazing. Idiom 2. Hit the ground running. Start something with immediate energy, no warm-up needed. She didn't waste a second. She hit the ground running on her very first day. Idiom 3. On the go. Constantly busy, moving from task to task without stopping. I've been on the go since 6 this morning. I haven't stopped once. Quick check-in. Are you an on-the-go morning person? Or are you the type who needs to stare at the wall with coffee for 15 minutes before functioning? No judgment. I'm definitely the wall-staring type. Idiom 4. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Alert, enthusiastic, full of energy, especially suspiciously early in the morning. My coworker walks in at 7 a.m., bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't trust it. Picture a squirrel. Wide eyes, fluffy tail up, hyper-alert. That's the image. Use this sincerely or sarcastically when someone is too cheerful. Idiom 5. Burning the candle at both ends. Exhausting yourself by staying up late and waking up early. She's been burning the candle at both ends this week, working till midnight and back at 6 a.m. Idiom 6. Dragging your feet. Moving slowly and reluctantly, delaying the inevitable. Stop dragging your feet. We need to leave in 5 minutes. Idiom 7. Sleep on it. Wait until the next day before making an important decision. I'm not sure which job to take. I'll sleep on it and decide tomorrow. I love this one. It literally comes from the morning clarity you get after a night's rest. Use this today. It's constant in native speech. Idiom 8. Wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Start the day in a bad mood for no clear reason. He snapped at everyone this morning. He definitely woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Idiom 9. Jumpstart your day. Do something to trigger energy and motivation early. A cold shower really jumpstarts your day. Idiom 10. Beat the clock. Finish something before time runs out. I was racing to beat the clock and catch the 7:30 train. Idiom 11. In the wee hours. Very early morning, between 1 and 4 a.m. She was still studying in the wee hours of the morning. Idiom 12. Get the ball rolling. Start something. Take the first step to get momentum. Let's get the ball rolling on today's project. Everyone ready? Morning's done. We're moving into the heart of the day, the afternoon grind. That moment when the coffee's worn off, but the finish line is still hours away. Shift to focused work mode energy. Morning routine? Done. Coffee? Consumed. Now comes the shift, the commute, the login, the sitting down at your desk. Whether you're heading to school, an office, or opening your laptop at the kitchen table, this is the get serious portion of the day. Let's bridge that gap. Idiom 13. Bite the bullet. Face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage. Get something painful over with. I didn't want to answer those emails, but I bit the bullet and cleared my inbox. This comes from old battlefield surgery, biting down on a bullet during pain. Graphic origin, but gentle modern usage. It means stop procrastinating, face the hard thing. Idiom 14. On the same page. Have the same understanding, agree on a plan or goal. Before we start this project, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Crucial for teamwork. If you're not on the same page, you're reading different books entirely. Idiom 15. Back to the drawing board. Start over because the previous attempt failed. Return to planning. The client hated the design, so it's back to the drawing board. Picture an architect erasing everything and sketching fresh. It's disappointing, but hopeful. There's a clean slate waiting. Idiom 16. Burn the midnight oil. Work late into the night. Study or labor past normal hours. She's been burning the midnight oil preparing for her exams. Ancient reference to oil lamps. If you're burning it at both ends and burning the midnight oil, you're probably exhausted. Be careful. Idiom 17. Cut corners. Do something poorly or cheaply by skipping steps. Sacrifice quality for speed. We don't cut corners on safety checks, even when we're busy. Usually used as a warning or criticism. Corners are there for structure. Cut them, and things collapse later. Idiom 18. Get down to business. Stop small talk and start focusing on the serious work. Enough chatter. Let's get down to business and finish this report. The tone shift phrase. Use this to signal playtime is over in a meeting or study session. Idiom 19. Learn the ropes. Learn the basics of how to do a job or task. It's my first week. I'm still learning the ropes around here. Sailing origin. Every job has its ropes, its systems. Give yourself grace while you're learning them. Idiom 20. Pull your weight. Do your fair share of the work. Contribute equally. Everyone needs to pull their weight on this team, or we'll miss the deadline. Rowing metaphor. If one person stops rowing, the boat goes in circles. Don't be that person. Idiom 21. Call in sick. Phone your workplace to say you're ill and can't come in. I'm feeling terrible. I think I have to call in sick today. Notice, you don't phone in sick or text in sick in idiom form. It's specifically call, even if you email. Idiom 22. Get a move on. Hurry up. Start moving faster. We're going to be late. Get a move on. Informal, slightly urgent. Bosses say this. Parents say this. Your internal voice says this when you're dawdling. Idiom 23. Put your thinking cap on. Think seriously and creatively about a problem. This is a tricky puzzle. Put your thinking cap on and help me solve it. Childhood nostalgia in the phrase, but adults use it constantly. It's permission to pause and focus. Idiom 24. Bring to the table. Contribute something valuable, skills, ideas, resources, to a discussion or project. He brings 10 years of experience to the table. Business speak, but natural business speak. What do you bring to the table? Idiom 25. Go the extra mile. Make more effort than is expected. Exceed requirements. She always goes the extra mile for her students, staying late to help them. Not just doing the job, but running past the finish line. This is how you stand out. And there it is, the morning rush, the workday grind, the getting down to business. But now we hit that post-lunch stretch. The energy dips, the to-do list looms. Let's move into the afternoon, where the real test of your day begins. Idiom 26. Run around in circles. Being busy but making no real progress. I've been running around in circles all afternoon and haven't finished a single task. Idiom 27. Hang in there. Keep going. Don't give up even when it's hard. Only 2 more hours until the weekend. Hang in there. This is warm encouragement. Picture that famous poster of the kitten hanging from a branch. Say it to yourself on hard days. Idiom 28. Hit the nail on the head. Say or do exactly the right thing. Be completely correct. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what's been bothering me. Idiom 29. Let the cat out of the bag. Accidentally reveal a secret. Oh no, I let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. She knows. Have you ever done this? Spoken a secret before your brain could catch up? That's the cat escaping the bag. Idiom 30. Bite off more than you can chew. Take on more than you can handle. I volunteered for 3 projects at once. I definitely bit off more than I could chew. Idiom 31. Spill the beans. Tell a secret, usually accidentally. Come on, spill the beans. What did you get me for my birthday? Idiom 32. Costs an arm and a leg. Is very expensive. Eating out in the city center costs an arm and a leg these days. Idiom 33. Scratch the surface. Deal with only a small part of a large problem. We've only scratched the surface of this issue. There's so much more to explore. Idiom 34. Under the weather. Feeling ill or unwell. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. I might skip the gym. Idiom 35. Wrap your head around something. Understand something complicated after thinking hard. I can't quite wrap my head around this grammar rule. Can you explain it again? This is so relatable for language learners. When something is confusing, it feels like your brain is physically trying to squeeze the idea in. Idiom 36. See eye to eye. Agree with someone. Share the same view. My sister and I don't always see eye to eye on everything, but we respect each other. Idiom 37. On thin ice. In a risky situation, close to trouble. He's already been late 3 times. He's really on thin ice with the manager. And here we are, the final stretch. The light is changing, the pace is slowing. Evening idioms have a special warmth. They're about reflection, connection, and rest. Idiom 38. Wind down. Relax and calm down after a busy day. I like to wind down in the evening with a cup of tea and a good book. Idiom 39. Call it a day. Stop working. Decide you've done enough. It's already 7 o'clock. Let's call it a day and finish this tomorrow. What time do you usually call it a day? 5 sharp? Or do you blur into the evening? Idiom 40. Hit the sack / hit the hay. Go to bed. Go to sleep. I'm exhausted. I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. These mean exactly the same thing. Sack and hay both refer to old sleeping materials, grain sacks, straw beds, very informal, very friendly. Idiom 41. Catch some Z's. Sleep. Get some sleep. I need to catch some Z's before the early flight tomorrow. Idiom 42. Clear the air. Resolve tension. Talk honestly to fix a misunderstanding. We had an argument this morning, but we cleared the air over dinner. Idiom 43. Let your hair down. Relax and enjoy yourself without worrying about others' opinions. It's Friday night. Come on, let your hair down and have fun. Idiom 44. Catch up with someone. Talk and share news with someone you haven't seen in a while. We met for dinner last night to catch up. I hadn't seen her in months. Idiom 45. Burn bridges. Permanently damage a relationship. Be careful how you quit. You don't want to burn bridges in this industry. This is usually a warning. Don't burn your bridges. Use this carefully. It's powerful. Idiom 46. Recharge your batteries. Rest and recover energy. I'm taking a long weekend to recharge my batteries before the next big project. Idiom 47. A blessing in disguise. Something seeming bad at first but turning out good. Missing that bus was a blessing in disguise. I met my best friend at the stop while waiting. Idiom 48. The tip of the iceberg. A small visible part of a much larger problem. What we saw today was just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more going on. Idiom 49. Add fuel to the fire. Make a bad situation even worse. Telling him he was wrong in front of everyone just added fuel to the fire. Idiom 50. At the end of the day. When everything is considered, ultimately, what really matters. At the end of the day, what matters most is that you tried your best. I saved the best for last. This is magic. It literally describes evening reflection time, but it means, after all is said and done, this is what truly counts. Use this in conversation, in speeches. It's warm, it's wise, and it's your 50th idiom. Now, the grand challenge. But since this is audio, we're doing this differently. I want you to mentally rehearse, or better yet, speak out loud, a paragraph describing your entire day using at least 8 of these idioms. Don't worry, I'll model it first. This morning, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but after coffee, I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and hit the ground running. At work, I bit off more than I could chew. I was really on thin ice with my deadline. In the afternoon, I tried to wrap my head around a new system and felt like I was running around in circles. But my colleague and I saw eye to eye, and together we hit the nail on the head with the solution. Tonight, I caught up with an old friend. We let our hair down, and now I'm ready to hit the sack. At the end of the day, it was great. Your turn. Construct it in your mind, or pause here and say it out loud. Feel how those idioms flow together? That's fluency. We did it. 50 idioms, from rise and shine all the way to at the end of the day. Remember, learning idioms isn't about memorizing a list. It's about hearing them in contexts like this, attached to the feel of morning coffee, the stress of afternoon deadlines, the relief of evening rest. Be patient with yourself. You're doing something genuinely hard, and the fact that you're here, listening, trying, that already puts you so far ahead. Take a breath with me. Every word you learn in English is a door opening to a bigger world. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Keep learning, keep listening, and I'll be here in your ear whenever you need me next. Take care, sleep well, or have a wonderful day, whatever time it is where you are. Now, if you enjoyed this episode and learned something new today, please, please, please hit that like button. It takes literally 2 seconds, and it helps this little channel more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss an episode of Listen and Learn English Easy. I am Sarah. You are amazing. And I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, keep learning, and remember, at the end of the day, every word you learn in English is a door opening to a bigger world. I'll see you there. Bye for now.